Hey, what's up guys? So in this video I'm going to be walking you through how I made a song using the microphone from the Hey You Pikachu Nintendo 64 game. And if you like the song and the content that was made in here, I've specifically made this for a compilation album, Shorts Volume 3, put on by my buddy Outcast Tapes. This compilation album goes to a good cause, so consider picking up that and supporting a food bank in Wisconsin. Anyway, in this video I plan on showing not only how I made the song, but also doing a direct comparison between the Pikachu microphone and the Shure SM57, hopefully giving you an idea of how the sonic properties of the so-called Pikachu microphone differ from that of the classic Shure. So, step 1, getting the microphone connected to your interface. The Pikachu microphone has a standard 3.5mm jack size, so in my case, connecting it to my interface meant I needed to use one of the 1/4 inch to 3.5mm jack adapters. So in a first attempt to get this to work, I plugged this into the direct line in input in the back of my super old DigiDesign M-Box. And while I could see a signal in Pro Tools, I had to have my gain all the way up. And this really just made everything sound super terrible, so I started looking at some other potential options. Here's where things get a little bit convoluted. I plugged the Pikachu microphone into a headphone microphone splitter, which is then plugged into my phone. In this case, I'm using an app called Bandcamp to do my recording, but any voice recording software would be fine. Next, I hooked up my Shure to my interface, opened up Pro Tools, and we're ready to start doing a direct comparison. This is a test of the Pikachu microphone. Getting a little bit closer, and yeah, you get a little bit too close and it starts to get pretty loud pretty fast. This is a test of the Pikachu microphone. Getting a little bit closer, and yeah, you get a little bit too close and it starts to get pretty loud pretty fast. Right away we can notice some interesting things. So first, I kind of naively thought that the Pikachu microphone would sound bad. It would have sort of a truncated frequency spectrum that it captures, but it actually is pretty comparable from a frequency standpoint to the Shure. The other thing is that the dynamic response of the Pikachu microphone, it's much more sensitive to kind of how loud you are and how close you are to the microphone. Whereas the Shure is, really well known for basically being able to get right up in the grill shouting and it's not going to clip. We drove to the shoreline with the check engine light on. We drove to the shoreline with the check engine light on. Pretty much the same result. Dynamics, you got to be careful, but the frequency response, pretty good. Now let's hear how the microphones compare when recording guitar. I'm using a pretty standard setup, totally clean Fender Hot Rod Deluxe with my Strat going right in. No pedals, no effects. I'll let you be the ultimate judge, but again, I'm surprised with the actual audio quality of the Pikachu microphone, and it really just comes down to dynamic differences. So now I'm going to Rachel Ray this for you. I've pulled up my Pro Tools session where I've been building this song. I pulled in a drum loop that I made in BandLab. I also cheated a little bit and direct input recorded my bass guitar. But then I've recorded a number of layers of guitar as well as vocals using the Pikachu microphone. And because I said that this doesn't impart a lot of lo-fi character on its own, I've once again cheated and input the Sketch cassette plugin, which I love. It does a lot of my heavy lo-fi lifting. And then, of course, some compression on the vocals. And let's hear how the whole thing sounds.
as me. I'm nostalgic for how it was before. One more play through a Star Fox 64.